So by now, y'all have probably seen that viral video of Dr. Marc Lamont Hill having a debate with one of the co-hosts of the Joe Budden podcast, Ish, about whether or not the Earth is flat.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe Antarctica stops the bottom? That's it. It's nothing after Antarctica. It's nothing after the North Pole. You believe that?
I don't understand the question.
Ish says the Earth is flat. Dr. Marc Lamont Hill is saying that it's not. And as somebody who has spent most of my career working in how we can combat mis and disinformation and inaccurate information, particularly in marginalized communities, so like the conversations happening at the barbershop, that video really demonstrated to me how bad things have gotten when it comes to our information ecosystem and the kind of baseline understanding of the world we can expect other adults to show up with. It showed to me how talented and intentional you need to be showing up to some of these spaces to confront misinformation. I am so pleased with how Dr. Lamont Hill showed up in that space. We really see him, leading with empathy, not leading with judgment, really showing curiosity about why Ish feels the way that he feels and holds the opinion that he does. You see him layering in some facts in there.
You believe in gravity, like if I jump up in it, it's going to come down, right? Mm-hmm. If I came in and said I'm open to the fact that gravity doesn't exist, that would be like a strange thing, right? Because we have evidence of it. What's the evidence that the Earth could be anything but a sphere?
I really applaud Dr. Lamont Hill for going into this space. I don't think they would hear it from me, a Black woman, right? And so I'm happy that we have Black men like Marc Lamont Hill doing this work. But I also think that this video demonstrates where I believe we are headed when it comes to our online information ecosystem. I think that you are going to see more and more people like Ish confidently proclaiming an incorrect fact about the world around us and saying, it makes me smarter than everybody else that I see this truth about the world, that the world is flat, that other people do not see. And I think in the future, it is going to be harder to find accurate, fact-based, thoughtful information about the world. I think that'll still exist, but it'll be behind a paywall. So if you can find it, if you can afford it, if you can pay for it, you might be able to access that kind of information. The information that will not be behind a paywall is AI junk, pseudoscience, scams, bots, conspiracy theories, the kind of content that leads people to believe confidently that the Earth is flat. That is going to be freely available and plentiful to whoever wants to find it. And that's the ecosystem that I think that we are all headed to. So whatever sadness or embarrassment or disbelief or cringe you might have felt watching a grown adult objectively state an incorrect fact about the world around them and say that it made them smart for seeing the world this way, that is the future that folks in power want for all of our kids. When people in power say, oh, you don't need the humanities, you don't need critical thought or media literacy, kids don't need to learn how to read an essay or write an essay using their own critical analysis because we'll have AI, what they are saying is, they want a future where your kids and my kids sound just like Ish. And tech leaders are busy designing a future where all of us will sound like that. A future where it is not easy to tell when you are being lied to. And it truly terrifies me.